Hi, and thanks for logging on to the daily DVAR HALACHA. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it is for Wednesday, the 7th day of October, the 19th day of Tishrei. I want to take a moment now to explain some things that are going to happen on Hoshana Raba, and that's going to be on Friday. And let's get to this important point. Late in the ceremony that we do on Hoshana Raba, when we go all around the Shulchan and the Torah, we go around that 7 times, representative of what was done in the Beis Hamikdash. After that point, late in the proceedings, we will take just the Hoshanos in our hand, and we will hold just them, and we will say special tefillos with them in our hand. And I wanted to take a moment to explain what on earth we're doing when we do that. Remember that according to the symbolism that we described as to what the 4 species are, we said that the Arovos were the symbol of the ones who had no taste and no smell. And that's the ones of the Jews who have no merit of Torah and no merit of good deeds. Now we take those Arovos, that's what we call the Hoshanos, 5 of them in our hands, and we daven while holding them. And that just seems unusual because they were the symbol of the lowest of the Jews, the ones who, the highest was the Esrog, who was the symbol of the tzaddik who had Torah in him and masim tovim, good deeds. And yet we don't hold the Esrog when we say that final piece of the ceremony. We hold the Aravos, which are the symbol of the Jew who has nothing in him. So there are many Mefarshim who say that there's a reason that we're doing that. It's because we say at that point in our tefillah, Hashem, even if our merits are low, and even if we're not deserving of help, and even if like all of the great merits from our great forefathers have like we don't deserve them anymore, and even if we have nothing to stand on, we just cry out to you, Hashem, and say Hoshana. Just please help us. We are not deserving of all that we get, but we just beg Hashem and say, even if our merits are low, and even if we're like the Aravos, and we hold them and we say, our merits are low, our Torah is not up to the level that we would hope that it would be on. We have much more to go. Our good deeds, we would hope to get much better than that. So even if our merits are low and we're like these Aravos, Hoshana, just please help us, God, even if our merits are low. That's sort of what's happening at that point in the davening. We're just beseeching God in His great mercy to say, even if we are like the Arava, even if we are like that Jew, but you never abandon any Jew. Hoshana Laman, your greatness, Laman Amitach, Laman, because of all the great things that Hashem promises to the Jewish people, we cling to Him and say, we have nothing left but you, God. Hoshana, just please help us, even if our merits are the merits of the non-deserving. That's one of the ways to look at what happens at that point in the Hoshana's ceremony that we will be doing on Friday morning. There are many other explanations, but that is one way to explain what is happening at that moment when we clench just the Aravos and we cry out to God to please help us. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more.